Hello and welcome to another edition of Electric TV powered by the NECA IBEW Team. Electrical Construction's best labor management partnership. I'm your host, Dominic Geritano. Today's story is about renewable energy, and specifically solar power. While renewable energy projects at their core are very honorable, they're just not very prodigious. Green energy only represents about 7% of the total amount of power produced annually here in the United States, and solar, less than half of 1%. Ask any renewable energy expert what's really needed to increase capacity, and they'll say that until large-scale solar projects with large-scale power potential become a reality, solar will always be but a spoke on the wheel of the American power train. The solution seems pretty simple then. Find land and fuel solar. Depending on where you live, you might not think there's enough room for even a single solar panel, much less a solar farm. But according to the latest U.S. Census, land is still as open as it ever was. The dark green areas shown here are a visual representation of just how much land is available, where the reported population is 0. Meaning, for every green spot, speck, or dot, that's prime real estate for solar power. In the desert between Las Vegas and Southern California is where that real estate is being put to good use, the location of one of the largest solar facilities in the country, Copper Mountain Solar 3.
This is a 250 megawatt AC fixed tilt photovoltaic solar plant. It has approximately 1.2 million solar modules. The plant covers about 1,400 acres.
1,400 acres is big enough to fit more than 1,000 football fields. The 1.2 million individual panels can power 80,000 homes and offsets 460,000 tons of CO2 from entering the atmosphere. But before this data could be realized, the system had to be installed correctly. Enter the NECA IBEW team.
The contractors that we chose, the NECA IBEW team, they did a fabulous job. They were safe, reliable, professional, and we finished the project actually under schedule and on budget.
A happy customer is always priority number one, but battling the elements sure made that task difficult.
The environmental challenges were probably the most significant. Anywhere from 115 degrees to dust storms, to lightning, to wind, which would shut us down, to snow at times.
On most construction projects, in addition to being able to escape the weather, tasks change as the project moves along. Not so with a solar job.
Rotating the guys from different tasks to try to avoid repetitive stress was also another technique we used out here. So you may go from the racking crew to the module install crew to the wiring crew to the underground crew. We also kept guys engaged with trying to run a little competition between crews, just talking to them, letting them know that, hey, we're trying to get to a successful project here. We're trying to keep everybody safe.
Safety is something that's easy to put lip service to, but it's quite another to practice what you preach.
Safety is at the top of our company's priority list. And so anytime you have a project with as many different activities and as many different employees coming in to build it and training for new activities, because there aren't that many solar plants of this size, safety becomes a big challenge. So between us and our contractors, us getting the safety message out there, extending our safety culture to every contractor that set foot on the property, that was a challenge, but I think we did very well on this project.
We have a state-required licensing or card that's required that shows that we have knowledge in photovoltaics or solar before we can go out and actually put our hands on the solar modules. So to pass that, we have to have some instruction and have the electricians or apprentices have the ability to pass that with some general knowledge. So we give those classes here so they can have that general knowledge and then go out and work on these larger solar jobs.
We had really no problem getting enough PV certs out here, and it was really, really refreshing.
In fact, on Copper Mountain Solar 3, all work was completed a full 9 months ahead of schedule.
You have the Code of Excellence that we all adhere to and we all abide by. So there were no major issues as far as, with a contractor or general contractor or a subcontractor, we were all on the same page. We all spoke the same language. We all understood what needed to get done and how to get it done. So it was an excellent experience.
Copper Mountain 3 was a good job. Things went well, and everybody did a great job. Knocked that one out of the park.
I'm very proud of this plant. I think that this plant is like a trademark for what Sempra does and what we can do when we have, a good plan, a good customer, and good contractors.
The power being generated now that the plant is online is being sent directly to the Southern California Public Power Authority, which serves approximately 2 million customers in the greater Los Angeles area. As mentioned in the open, the first requirement for large-scale solar adoption is available space. And remembering the map we showed you, there is open land in every city and town. The second requirement is a quality install. Rest assured that your local NECA IBEW team is ready, willing, and able to deliver your next solar project of any size, on time and on budget. That's it for this edition. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for behind-the-scenes extras and more. Whether on your smartphone, tablet, or PC, ETV is always on. We'll see you next time.